All right, everybody, welcome to another card stream. Got a co-pilot with us today. He looks really excited to be jumping into another cards draft. See if we can get a better view of a co-pilot there. Well, see if we can get our co-pilot in there a little bit better. Come on, co-pilot, look a little more interested. Hey, Battlefield Ace, what's going on? Alright, so co-pilot's not all that interested, but Sir Enterprise, how's it going? I feel like calling you Jean-Luc Picard, Sir Enterprise. Alright, so let's get this thing set up. Take our setting up stuff down. ACGen, is it ACC Gen or Gen, or how do you want that pronounced? Anyway, let's get into our draft here. I hope everybody's been enjoying the draft videos we've been doing. Draft's been a little more fun for me lately than constructed, and I think it's a good opportunity to show kind of mechanics of the game working a little bit better. ACGen. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's draft. Okay, so British, USA, or Team Germany. I like Team Germany. I've been working on Team Germany lately, just to since the podcast. I wanted to give it a try, just to see how it does. I really like German removal right now too. Everybody knows my affinity for the British. I like the USA as more of a support faction, so let's go with Team Germany to start. Alright, so interesting. First pick's always interesting to see. SDKFZ222. I mean, if you have a lot of little artillery, it gets a little more interesting. Reinforcements is really good at negating a bunch of stuff. Oh, and while we're starting here, also if things are too loud, too quiet, levels are a little bit different. I went in and changed everything around, so if stuff sounds a little weird, pipe up in the chat and we'll get those levels adjusted for you. That also I kind of glossed over, but we have a Focke-Wulf 190A here. That's probably what I'm going to go with. The big planes, Focke-Wulf 190s, Spitfires, they're just so tough for opponents to deal with. You know, if we pick up, I kind of like having like one reinforcements later on. The SD KFZs, meh, they don't do too much for me at least. So I'm going to take this 190. Yeah, Razor, the background static is the dehumidifier because it is the summertime here and it's really humid, and our basement where my setup is gets really damp. So just got to keep that dehumidifier going. But hopefully it's not too distracting. All right. Next pickup here, though. So two blackouts. We're going to pass those blackouts here because both of these units are really good. At least I think. Stug 3F is a nice low drop. A 2-3 body that's doing 4 damage to tanks is really nice. But the old Nebelwerfer, the Nebelwerfer I've found is just really nice. It's cheap. It's cheap on the curve at 3. It has 2 attack, and most of the time you're getting to pick something off as well with that 1 damage. Stugs, hopefully we'll see them again later, but a single Nebelwerfer, so we don't have to super commit right now. I'm down for that, so I'm going to take this Nebelwerfer. Okay, so another interesting pick here. Encirclement, I don't know, doubling up a unit that costs 3 or less for 2 credits. I haven't found too many uses for that, so I'm going to pass on encirclement. Here's that reinforcements we were talking about again, or a Martyr 3H. With the German removal, a 3-3 tank that operates for 1, I've found to be pretty good. I don't know what our co-pilot's doing. I think he's a little hot, so he's resting his head on the floor right now. So he looks a little headless, but hopefully he'll come back around. I'm going to take this Martyr, though. At worst, its basement is that it chews up a removal order or it rams into something and takes something out. Its ceiling it's a giant closer that we can just drop and let sit there and grow. So I'm going to take this Martyr. All right, ally. Japan's not bad, but I found the guard. Britain just has like everything I like. So I'm going to take Britain. Okay, so interesting one here. A couple of Matildas, 3 Beluks, or naval support. Beluke's interesting since it gives you that little bit of HQ boost, and a 3-4 body for 3 is really nice. Matilda, 3-5 with heavy armor 1 is a thing, plus it pins. Naval support I like later on. We don't really have any naval support targets right now. I like these Matildas though. They can be a pain in the butt for somebody to deal with. Maybe we pick up a naval support later on to goose them even a little bit more. Beluks, I think, are kind of replaceable, and infantry's so slow. So I'm going to go with these Matildas in this spot. Alright. So now, interesting. Another SD KFZ 222. Not interested in that one. We're going to pass that one by. I'm kind of between 3 Stugs and a 22 infantry regiment. Because, you drop this thing and you're probably going to be drawing a card off of it. We're not really super frontline focused right now. And these Stugs, a 2-3 body, excuse me, for 2 deploy, 1 to operate, and then it's got that 4-3 against tanks. I found that to be very helpful. We don't really have any removal just yet either, and these Stugs can kind of act as removal. So I'm going to take these 3 Stugs, and it kind of shores up the bottom of our curve. Another close one here, I think, at least. Another Stug, which, since we picked up those 3 before, I don't think we need a 4th one yet. If this is like a pick that we have to make eventually, we make it. The Stuka is, I think a Stuka is really interesting here. And then we have 2 for the Kings as well. So the question really comes down. For the Kings, usually a 1-for-1, and a Stuka can be a multiple for 1. But do we want to take a chance on a Stuka versus just narrow but solid removal? So kind of just like a classic pick here, classic pick your poison. Stuka can also be stopped pretty easily by opposing fighters. I think I'm leaning towards just straight removal though. Removal's always good For the King is narrow, but I think it hits enough stuff that it kind of pushes it over the edge. I'm going to go with the For the Kings. I'm taking those For the Kings. Ooh, man. And then another really difficult pick here. Stug 4 is really good. Stug 4, bigger brother of Stug 3, of course. Another Nebelwerfer, which is really good. Like, if we could take this, just take this whole pack, like take all 5 of these cards, I would. Sudden Strike is just so good, though. There's so little hard removal in the game that I think it just has to be Sudden Strikes. But I would take this whole pack if I had the option. All right, got to take the Sudden Strikes, though. Just hard removal's hard to get past. Oh, wow. Another just browbeater pick here. Blackouts are out. Compared to these other 2 options, you know, again, I'd take the whole pack if I had the option. Nebelwerfers are so good, but the Panzer 4G just gives you so much beef that it can be really difficult for others to deal with this. Since we're in Germany and we're only like a quarter of the way through our draft here, though, well, I guess obviously a little further than a quarter, like a third of the way through the draft, I think we gotta go Nebelwerfer. Oh man, I think we go Nebelwerfer though. A couple reasons. One, it comes attached with like a removal order on it. 2, it's artillery. Low drop artillery is always very good. And oh, I'm just reading what Razor just dropped in the chat here. Yes, the 4Gs, even though we get 3 of them, we only need like 3 of them, so hopefully we'll have some just like single picks later on. Plus we have a Focke-Wulf 190 already, which is kind of like the flying version of the 4G, and we're with the British, so hopefully we'll get some Spitfires or something that can take this slot up. So I'm going to go, Nebelwerfer is just a little harder to replace than these 4Gs are, but that's a really interesting pick, and you know, I hope people, you know, we can disagree on that pick. That's fine with me. All right. So another one here that's kind of interesting. Panther G, Junkers JU-188E, or an Enigma. Let's see what our curve looks like. This is what our curve looks like now. We have some, you know, we're right in the fat part of our curve. The Panther G, you know, oh, Ace, yeah, Panther is a pain. The Junkers can be such a devastating closer. And then Enigma can get you out of some tough spots, too. Especially we have some really good low-end removal here, so we might, like, chew up our low-end removal and then need to refuel with Enigma. I think it's got to be the Panther, though. I think this is one of those picks that you just can't, like the Panther, you just can't really replace. Ooh, sorry, there's a singing song here. I don't like the singing songs. I think it's got to be the Panther. Maybe, hopefully, we're still early enough. I hope we can find some card draw. So I'm going to take this Panther. All right, and speaking of card draw, interception single we'd like to have, 17-pounder would be fine, but I want to pick up the pace just a touch here, and Tactical Strike does everything that we want. Removal, draw card, perfect card for this deck. We will take all the Tactical Strikes we can find, so let's grab it. All right, next one up. All right, so we have the Panther 35T, or Panzer, excuse me. We're not really super aggressive with this deck. The Junkers JU-88A could be a solid closer for us as well. 4-power bomber. But if you guys don't know how much I love the Panzer IV F2, I think Battlefield Ace just put it into the chat. It's, other than Leopold, it's, you know, this is probably the best thing you're going to find at the limited level. And like, I'm comparing this to an elite card. That's how good the Panzer IV F2 is. At least I think. So, Let me pick up this Panzer IV F2. Thank you very, very much. All right, so now the one infantry regiment, not high enough impact for me. 5th Brigade, we can make a case for a 5th Brigade in here, or an ME BF 109E. And, I mean, a 109E is tough for, as a 3-drop can be tough to deal with. But the one thing I'm kind of seeing here is if we get up against somebody who has a lot of like super aggro stuff, we're a little weak to it right now. We have some good early removal, the Nebelwerfers, but we don't have any 1-drops right now, and a 5th Brigade can just totally be a big speed bump that you need. Plus, it can guard like Nebelwerfers or our our Focke-Wulf or something like that. So I'm going to take this 5th Brigade, but I could see going for this 109 as well. Plus, we only have 5 British cards so far. So maybe we can hopefully pick up a Spitfire later on. I'm going to take the 5th Brigade, though. I just like what it brings to the table. All right, another kind of easy pick here, at least for me. Panzer 35T, no thank you. Blackout, no thank you. I think this one's an easy sudden strike. Hard removal again. And now we got the full complement of 3. I don't think you get much better than that. Okay. Pack 38, I think, is actually sneaky good since it does triple damage to tank units. But I'm not too worried about tanks at the moment between our 4 the Kings and our Stugs. Blackout, not bad, but the Spitfires are just so good. Both flavors of Spitfire I've found to be very, very good. This gives us another heavy high drop to chew up extra cards out of our opponent's hand. So I think we're going to take a Spitfire here. All right. Next up, Empire Strikes, meh. It's a build-around card. I'm not really building. I think we're just taking, Johnny Good Stuff deck here. Sterling MKS3 comes with a fighter. 6-drop, though, only has 4 defense. Not really in the market for that. We have much better stuff to do on 6. And I think one of those things that we could do on 6 is the Flak Cannon. Flak Cannon can, takes out air units, which can be trouble to deal with. It has ambush. It can hide under our 5th Brigade if we find more 5th Brigades. I think this is a Flak Cannon all the way. So I'll take that Flak Cannon. All right. Unexpected resistance is unexpectedly, well, actually very expectedly not helpful. The 40 mil is okay if you have to take it, I think. These Jägerpanthers, though, I think they really fit into kind of our nice mid-range game plan we got going on. We got some solid 2s to get us up to our Nebelwerfers, and then we got all these nice 4s and 5s going. So I think we're a Jägerpanther kind of deck. We'll be taking those. And we'd love to see some Panzer 2As, I think. I'd love to see some Panther 2As. All right, so now we have a kind of a relatively close pick here, I think. SDKFZ 222, meh. It's just not doing all that much for us. BF 110 or reinforcements. Now, I think reinforcements is actually closer than it looks on the surface with this one. We already have some nice planes. We have some nicer higher end stuff. We got lots of 4s, and reinforcements is actually, I think, kind of sneaky good, because, if our Panther takes a hit, or our Focke-Wulf or our Spitfire takes a whack, this thing repairs everything, and you get to draw a card, and we're a little light on card draw now. Tough pick. I'm going to take this reinforcements, I think, here, but anybody want to jump in on the chat with your thoughts? I'm leaning reinforcements. The 110, though, I could be tempted to go with the 110 because it can get out of hand. It just snowballs so fast. I just think we have good stuff on 4 and 5 already. we're kind of in the market for some Panzer 2As, etc. These Matildas like reinforcements too. I'm taking the reinforcements. That might not be the pick there, but I think it's an okay one. All right, so we got some Eagles Claws, some Convoy HX-175s. This AA barrage is out for me. I actually think we're okay against, or we're getting to okay on card draw, so we can bypass these convoys this time. We also have a lot of cards that are kind of inherent 2-for-1s: Spitfires, Neville Werfers, 5th Brigades, Stugs. So and these Eagles Claws can really chew up if our opponent's trying to do the artillery thing, or we can soften up some fighters with this or something like that. So, and we get 3 of them, and then therefore we can use them also as 1-for-1 removal. So I think we're going to go with these Eagles Claws. They're kind of virtual card advantage versus the Convoys kind of direct card advantage. Hang on, I got the settings set in my ears today, and it's just a little loud in my ears. So I'm going to turn that down a little. Let me know if that audio sounds weird on the music end. But I'm going to take these Eagles Claws. Kind of virtual card advantage there. Okay. Ultra, not high enough impact for me, even though it's an elite level card. Rescue mission, I mean, we have 17 units already. So, I mean, we're also, we got 12 more picks to go here. And a carpet bombing can just be an absolute backbreaker. So I'm going to take this carpet bombing. Again, kind of virtual card advantage here. All right, well, more reinforcements. I mean, these 1 infantry regiments don't do enough for me. Air Blitz, 4 damage direct to the HQ. Okay. I mean, we're going to be able to do tons of damage to the HQ. I think I'm going to take another reinforcements here, give us just a little more card draw, fix our stuff. And now we're just on the hunt for nice big fat tanks, really. Speaking of, another Panzer IV F2. We're a little... Yeah, we got the co-pilot tonight. His head's kind of hanging out off, though, but... Hey, Fendor, how's it going this season? I know you're doing pretty well. Alright, so we're going to go with another Panzer IV F2 here. We're really in the market for some Panzer IIAs. Ooh, okay. Panzer Grenadiers, interesting. I'm good. I'm doing real well. I'm liking this German-British deck we're putting together too. Yeah, Ace is here too. We got the whole gang. All right, so let's see. We got lots of 3s. We got lots of 2s as well. But we are in the market for some just units in general. I think these Panzer Grenadiers might fill what we're looking for. Or maybe do we want to go with these 109s? Or another Eagles Claws. I mean, maybe we could just go another Eagles Claws and just go with all the removal. We've still got 9 cards left to go. We need more units, though. We have 3 Eagles Claws already. So... I'm tempted to go Panzer Grenadiers, but I'm open to suggestion here. I like the 109s. I like the Panzer Grenadiers too. I also like Eagles Claws. I like all 3. What do we got here? It is a bomber counter. It's a 3-drop fighter, which is kind of gets under the skin of a lot of stuff too. All right, I'm taking the 109s. Okay, now we kind of get a dud draw here with a Black Watch, which I mean, adding 2 more costs to orders is okay, but not. I mean, it's just kind of just a big 5th Brigade most of the time. Definitely not precision bombing. I think we're getting another Martyr. Um, well, let's see what our curve looks like. I mean, we're 2, 3, and 4. We got all kinds of goodies. Do we need another martyr, really? Not really. Black Watch also, I mean, we just need more. We can also use a Black Watch kind of as a bit smaller 5th Brigade and hide our big fighters underneath it. I think yeah, alright, I'm going Black Watch. Okay, we ended up getting kind of these Panzer Grenadiers back anyway. Combined arms, I haven't really found to do enough. And plus we have 12 orders already. We're more in the, hey, Pear Tree. I think we're more in the unit drafting business right now. Also, I don't think we need these 40 mils. We have a ton of removal. We got 3 Nebelwerfers already. Let's give me these Panzer Grenadiers. Get in here. Get in here, boys. Hey. Boys, get in here. Alright. And then we get, you know, a cup of tea, no. Black Watch, no. But the Grenadier Guards are just so difficult for so many decks to deal with. We'd love to see a 5th Brigade or Desert Rats or something here. We got 4 more picks. Alright, Grenadier Guards, get in here. Alright, more 109s. 17-pounder. I think we're okay on card draw. We kind of have a lot of virtual card advantage in carpet bombing, all of our Eagle's Claws, our Panzer IVs. Our reinforcements is card draw. Our Nebelwerfers can kind of be a little more card draw-y. But I don't know, when a number 3 guy on the ladder tells you take the draw for sure, we're really heavy on 3. Well, that's true. Ace. Yeah, Pear Tree, I did have to try out the old Germans. The Germans. Alright, well, I mean, we have card draw already. In reinforcements, we have a tactical strike. Those 109s look juicy, though. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good deck. Yeah, okay. We just don't have any raw card advantage. Alright, we'll take the convoys. We'll go with the chat. And then this one, again, is kind of an easy pick for me. I don't want an air landing brigade. I don't want Ultra, but the Mosquito is just so good. You know, another virtual card advantage engine for us, so I'm going to take that Mosquito. Oh, Battlefield Ace, you being a silly goose. Yeah, well, the pick there at the end was between 2 more 109s or these convoys. And I think it's a pretty close pick in that situation. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, we got all kinds of removal and stuff too. We got some 1-for-1 removal here. So if we have to refuel, you know, we got some convoys to do it. So I think this deck looks pretty strong, though. You know, our high end is this carpet bomb. We're actually even a touch light on closers. So I think we're good, though. I mean, Jägerpanther in the front line, 3 really nice planes. The German steel coming in. I think we're good. I think this deck's really good. Let's see how it does in action, though. Let's get after it. We've been talking about the whole thing. Let's do this. Got my H2O. Yeah, we kind of got like the headless Beagle Cam tonight because he's got his head on the floor here, but well, late's a little bit scary, but I don't know. I think we're like a really good, strong, little more on the controlling side mid-range deck. So I think I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I would have loved to have been able to switch out maybe an Eagle's Claws for a tactical strike just to give us a touch more point removal, but I'm okay with what we got here. Alright, so we got Salt lefts, and yeah, I think this is a pretty easy keep. We're on the draw as well. We can handle pretty much, we're up against a Soviet player. Yeah, I think we're on definitely the above average side here, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. The three sudden strikes, I think, really separates this one because sudden strike, I think, is a little underrated right now. So in this case, I'm tempted to just go with a fifth. I'm going to go with this fifth brigade and save our sudden strike for something a little scarier than a BT7. Because I mean, if this BT7 comes up and attacks, we can just Nebelwerfer it. All right, see, that's what we hold the sudden strike for. Or a For the King, even better. Did I say underrated? Maybe I misspoke there. I think it's like integral. If you're going to be Germany, you need as many sudden strikes as you can get your hands on. So if I said I misspoke, then my apologies. All right, let's get rid of this SU 76 and stand pat on the other stuff we got. I mean, like I said, if we can get this BT7 to attack and then able to Nebelwerfer it down, I'm very happy to do that. All right, I'm feeling pretty good right now. So, I mean, our 5th Brigade kind of shrugs off 2 BT7s. So I'm just going to get this Nebelwerfer out here. Make our 5th Brigade that much better. Nope. Co-pilot has seen enough. He was here for the draft only, I think. Alright, dropping the hammer on us. Okay, well, not exactly what we wanted to see, but, you know, we'll deal with it. Alright, so I think we go with a... You know, now I think we can go with this sudden strike. And then I'm going to go with this 109. A lot of, other than Burning Skies, a lot of that Soviet removal. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, if they're wasting a hammer on a 5th Brigade, we're loving that. Alright, and now, and a Yak, was a Yak 3? Yeah, we don't care about a Yak 3, really. Okay, well, I think in this case we just put the... Let's see. Yeah, Panther might have been better, but I like having a nice, manageable battlefield. Here, I'm tempted to just drop or put this howitzer back in their hand. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to put the howitzer back in their hand. And then we had a Panzer out there that can rumble with a lot of stuff that the Soviets have at their disposal. Plus, we do have this convoy to refuel a little bit with. Yeah, well, we got two more sudden strikes, and a tactical strike, and Eagle's Claws by 3. So we got plenty for the howitzer if it makes a reappearance. All right, naval operations, sure. All right, so we're playing. So we know it's Soviets and the Japanese now, so that's helpful to know. All right, howitzer coming back. All right, and we get a flak cannon. Okay. Like here, I'm tempted to go convoy and see if we can hit a sudden strike. Yeah, we got 3. We almost had all 4 Eagle's Claws, but we got 3. So I think we're going to go with a great big convoy. All right, Nebelwerfer getting the job done. So we'll just Nebelwerfer down this howitzer instead. I mean, if we lose it, we lose it. We have 3 Nebelwerfers as well. And we got an 88 mil coming up. So if that distracts our opponent, then that's fine with us. Nebelwerfer. I don't mind saying Nebelwerfer, though, because I know it makes people crazy. Alright, so opponent's got to have something here. Even if they have a guard unit, I think we're okay. Alright, so they are thinking it over. Alright, opponent, what do you got? Alright, and a Hein, sure. Okay. Okay. Would really love like an Eagle's Claws or something here. I'm really okay trading off this Panther for this Hein. Because we have other big tanks coming up. And just like really just grabbing the card advantage here. So that's what I'm going to do. Take out that Hein. Let's take out this Yak and just drop a Stug. I mean, we got our opponent down to 3 cards now. We have tons of good stuff in hand. We have all kinds of removal in our deck, too. We have, let's see, 6 removal orders in our deck still. So a quarter of our deck is removal. Alright, and this one, I mean, I'm happy trading off a 109. Okay, or not. Alright, and a Bicycle Regiment, sure. Alright, Spitfire is nice. Oh, is it? Oh, it's reconnecting. Oh no! Alright, I think we're back in action now. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with another Convoy here, see if we can... Okay, Sudden Strike is nice, Blackwatch works. Alright, this is a 6 drop, isn't it? Okay. Alright, I'm going to go... Let's see... Okay, we got to take out this Bicycle Regiment. We're also going to drop this Panther. Yeah, that's true. At least it didn't crash. And if even if this flak gun attacks us, yeah, I was running out of time. I was kind of thinking there, and then the thing crashed, and oh, drop it over here so we don't get pinned. Yeah, that's a mistake. Yep. I gotcha. I hear you guys. Yeah, that's my mistake. Because now these both get pinned. You're right. Good part is, I mean, we have this reinforcement. Alright, they have the hammer anyway, so I guess it didn't really matter. Frontal assault, sure. Okay, we just need to find a tactical strike. Eagle's Claws, that helps. So let's just go Eagle's Claws, take out those 2. And now that turns on our other Eagle's Claws. Jägerpanther, I think we go Spitfire here. Spitfire, because then we can always still just fix it up with reinforcements. So now an Eagle's Claws, a Nebelwerfer. Alright, there we got Sudden Strike for that. So let's Sudden Strike this stupid thing. Let's not make the same mistake twice and go Focke-Wulf over there. And let's go Reinforcements. So now we got those 2 threats that can take out this stupid field gun. Frontal Assault, sure. We don't really care about that dumb thing. Alright, so something here is going to get pinned, but we don't lose either of them. So Focke-Wulf is pinned. Okay, Sudden Strike, alright. So let's take out the field gun. Let's drop... I want to drop my 88. Got my 88, and I think we'll just drop it under this Black Watch just to guard it. Kohler Akaput? Is that what it says? I don't know what that is. It looks funny though. All right, so I think we just take out the Hein. We take out one of these little jerks. I think we just take out the other little jerk. And let's get in at that HQ. So those convoys did come through for us. They help us grind through some of our deck. All right. And now a KV. Sure. All right, do we have enough to win here? Yeah, let's not get fancy. Just win this sucker. All right, so off to a good start. All right, so one win out of the way. That's always good. On to the next. So how are you guys doing? How is your draft experiences going? Also going to take this opportunity to thank some of our most recent followers and donators and all that stuff. Thanks to Cards Guy, thanks to Tim Berger, thanks to -1, thanks to Roy1380, and thanks to JK Master 12 or JK123 Master and Hunter Plays Fairy, who have all joined us in the last week for followers. And then also thank you to all of our patrons and all of our subscribers here on the page. Yep, I think this is a good keep for us. Yeah, USA is tough in draft. All right, we're up against Lock On here. Okay. So depending on what our opponent plays here. All right, so a rifle regiment and an infantry regiment, sure. All right, so a nice Eagle's Claws for next turn. I think we're going to go with the Stug. Just in case something silly happens here. Alright, from the people. Okay. Alright, Nebelwerfer number 1. So let's take out this infantry regiment. So we stop the card train from going. See what else our opponent's got going over there. You know, we still got these Eagle's Claws. Alright, and a 110, sure. So, you know, I think it's a good time as any to get this tactical strike going. The control, what's up? So let's take out that 110. Feeling good about this one. I mean, we're playing this one a little bit quicker because they kind of been easy plays for us to make. All right, reserves is fine. We are playing a German-British draft deck in this one. Oh, and all the Nebelwerfers. So let's drop the first of our attackers. Let's drop another of our attackers. Yeah, we got a this is a pretty good build too. I can't fib. This one feels really strong. All right, Focke-Wulf, sure. All right, so I think we go with Mosquito here. And then let's nab that Focke-Wulf. Our opponent's got to be a little irritated by this, because now also we're going to get a ton of tempo, too, with a Panzer. So... Alright, or we can just destroy something with our Panzer IV? Sure. Happily. Alright, so Panzer IV, take out the Panzer IIA. Then smoke this infantry unit. And that's a heck of a support line right there. Our opponent still has a ton of cards in hand for essentially a bunch of 2-for-1s that we've already dropped on them, though, so that's good for us. Alright, Sky Barons. Sure. And a Frontal Assault. Okay. So let's see what else our opponent's got. Looks like they just activated a Careless Talk there. Or maybe a Missing. So, I'm going to drop this Matilda to hopefully chew up a Careless Talk. Okay. And now I'm not going to do our opponent any favors by moving this Panzer. So we're happy to just bomb away from the back line. Also, our opponent was on 2 credits there, and that's what missing costs is 2 credits. So we won't give our opponent the satisfaction of getting us. Alright, a Panzer 3J. Okay. So now, in this case, we're going to take out this 109. I think we're going to run up. We're going to pin this Panzer. Yeah, I think you're right. And then let's just pop off this Eagle's Claws and pick everything off. How about that? So I think we're feeling pretty good at this point. We got a mitt full and our opponent's down to 4 cards. Alright, so from the people, probably going after one of our Nebelwerfers? Yeah. Nubelwerfers? Nebelwerfers. Alright, so we lose a flak gun, sure. Alright, opponent probably just activated a missing again, so again, not going to give him the satisfaction. Play around that. And let's get a Jägerpanther onto the battlefield, and let's get a Panzer Grenadier. The reason why I dropped that Panzer Grenadier there is because if we have to run that into a missing, I'm happy to do so. Alright. So let's get that missing out of their hand. There it is. Let's get this Panzer down. Oh, I guess we had lethal there, didn't we? Alright, my fault. Missed the lethal, so I don't have to listen to it in the comments. I know I missed it. I know I missed it. You don't have to tell me in the comments. Everybody loves pointing out that we missed lethal. Alright, let's finish this thing off. Alright, so another win there. That feels pretty good. 2-0 to start. Always a good way to get things going. And we'll get the battle going again. So thank you to everybody who's been chiming in on the comment section, actually. As much as I joke about it, it's actually really helpful to have people out there who care enough to watch videos and comment on them. It's very helpful. And it shows that a lot of people are passionate about the game and want to help out or are learning from mistakes. And that's kind of the whole reason why I make videos or I stream, is so you guys can learn from the mistakes I make too. Alright, so our first game that we're on the play, I'm thinking I'll throw Matilda and this Panther back. We have 2 nice little ones, so let's see what else. Okay, yeah, I mean, we get a Panzer IV, that's fine. It's a little expensive, but I'm okay with that. Nebelwerfer's always getting the job done for us. But, even though people kind of complain about the comments sometimes, it means you guys care about the game, you care about playing the game correctly and well, so it's very much appreciated. Alright, here, since we have hard removal for this little 16th Rifles, we're just going to leave it alone, and we're going to drop a Stug. Let them, bank on the 16th Rifles being really good for them. Or, just sweep them up with this Eagle's Claws. Yeah, I mean, that's I think we do here. Just sweep them both away with an Eagle's Claws. We got plenty more of them. Nice 2 for 1. And now, let's see what else our opponent has. They do have a card on us, though. Alright, a 30th Regiment, which again is a 3-drop, so I think we're just going to go Nebelwerfer here. No, I'm not going to go Nebelwerfer here. I'm going to go Jägerpanther here. Almost messed that one up. I'm going to go Jägerpanther here. And next turn we're going to move the Jägerpanther up, and then we have Sudden Strike back up. Yeah, you're right, Fender, though. A very big important part of it is being cool about when you're helping out, though. Like, don't be a jerk. Okay. So, how do we do this? Think. Okay, so we can go... We only have 5 credits. So I think we go... That'll get us down to 3. Well, it looks like we might lose our Jägerpanther, so we might as well just blow this thing up, right? Save our Sudden Strike to use later on. Yeah, I think because we don't have enough credits to do everything we want to do here. Then I'm gonna see. Okay, here. Yeah, we're just gonna pass at this point. Yeah, it would have been good to have that Jägerpanther in the front line, but it just gets bombed out by this this thing anyway. All right, now we can drop our Panzer IV and put the Corsair back in their hand. Sudden, you can't sudden because I can't sudden strike the A20 because it's a 4-drop, and the sudden strike can only take out 3 or less. So that's the only reason why I didn't do that. Here, though, I'm going to go with an Eagle's Claws. And I'm going to take out this stupid bomber, which is kind of ruining my game plan. Wait, well, okay, now hang on. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it like just keeps the 3 since it has the Marines. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it reads it with a sudden strike, like if it stays a 4-drop. Okay, then that is a misplay. That's a mistake. I thought it was the other way though. Well, no matter. We can put this T-34 back in our opponent's hand. You can do that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a rule. See, this is why we stream. This is why we play. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that, so good to know. All right, I'm happy giving our opponent a card for the king. And then just get some attacks in here. Okay, well, there you go. Now everybody learned something, though. That's good. All right, so now it looks like we're going to have to get big and beefy here. Okay. Well, now we can sudden strike this anti-tank gun. Or do we even want to do that? Yeah, I think we do. I think we want to sudden strike this anti-tank gun. Then I'm going to go Nebelwerfer and a Jägerpanther here. We have a Black Watch, we have Grenadier Guards, so... Okay, we want to see a convoy off the top or something like that. See, I didn't know that the cost stayed the same, though. Oh boy, alright. Our opponent's starting to pull ahead of us here a little bit. That's no fun. Okay. Yeah, he has a lot of cards in hand. Well, we were on the draw for this, or on the play for this one. Our deck's really not made to be on the play. So, I think we're okay, though. And I think we're just going to drop a Grenadier Guards in this case, and also might as well drop the Black Watch, right? Since our Jägerpanther has ambush, I'm willing to, if our opponent wants to come after it with his Corsair, then we can just Nebelwerfer it in response. So, I mean, I'm okay with a lot of stuff we have here. Hopefully we made a lot of stuff in our opponent's hand more expensive, too. We can grab a reinforcements. We can grab all kinds of removal. Okay. So those are 2 things we kind of expected to happen. Alright, another T-34 is no fun, though. So I think we do have to give our opponent another card for this T-34. It's because we can't keep fighting all the battles. Take out the Corsair. And do we want to go Spitfire here or Stug? Well, I think we take out these guys as well, and then let's go with a Spitfire. Yeah, we're a little behind, but our deck is really good at. We just got to get a convoy, and you can't win them all either. I mean, we just need a con. If we can peel a convoy, I think that gets us back in it. All right, that stinks. Critical hit there. That stinks, but peel convoy. We got other stuff. We've gotten through a lot of tough stuff that our opponent does. We don't. We don't want to see a Panzer Grenadier here, though. That does not help. Um. All right. Well, I think we're just gonna get in at our opponent's HQ, drop a Stug, and pass it back. This Corsair is going to be tough to deal with, but it can't take our Spitfire out by itself. It needs another attack. Alright, or they can just drop a T-34 on us. That stinks. Alright, Panther G, sure. Get that out there. Pass it back. Alright, so 16th Rifles, it's going to take that a while to grow into something super scary. And a Panther G, let's see if they have anything else that can deal with that. We do want to see the wise men of the chat decided that we would go with the card draw, and we do need to see some of that now. Opponent is thinking it over, though. So, I mean, if this Panther G takes out a Corsair and a 7th Regiment, I think we're pretty okay with that. Alright, anti-tank gun. Alright, going after our HQ, going after our HQ. Makes sense. Oh, Pear Tree, we've been in trouble for a little while here. Alright. It's not getting a lot of help. Actually, I think that might be the ball game. Actually, it is. They can just fly over all of our stuff. We needed a guard unit there or something. Alright, well, sometimes that's the way it goes. Needed a 5th Brigade or something there. Alright, I mean, if our opponent wants to attack our stuff instead of our HQ, I mean, we're kind of happy with that. Nah, that's okay, Pear Tree. This one, we haven't drawn a lot of our removal. We haven't drawn a lot of our card draw. Well, you haven't drawn any of our card draw. And now we get a Nebelwerfer. So, yeah, this one's pretty much over. Might as well hit this stupid thing. Alright. Just let the opponent win this one. Yeah, I think this... I mean, I think this is like a 5 or 6 win deck, and sometimes you just get a little unlucky, too. Like, this game, I think we just got a little bit unlucky. I mean... Okay, opponent's showing off here a little bit. Alright. Oh well, sometimes you just don't draw the cards you need to win. We did not draw them there. We are kind of up against it, kind of from the word go. But, alright. 7-1 counts just as good as 7-0. Alright. So, now we're up against Dava. I don't think Dava is a name I would have remembered. Where were you guys last game? Alright, I don't think we need 6 drops in our opening hand. We're on the draw again, though, so that's good. We just get 2 6 drops again. And we pick up a 3rd one. Why not? Alright, so we just gotta be careful with this sudden strike. Alright, he gets a friend in for the king, so that's helpful. Get this Panzer Grenadier out there. It looks like our opponent's on more of a slower plan as well. Alright, Volk's Grenadier. Well, here's the thing. Do we sudden strike down a Volk's Grenadier? I think we do. And grab the front line. Because now we're up to 4 already. Alright, another Volk's Grenadier. Alright, we get a 4 the kings now. We aren't really in a 4 the king kind of market, I don't think. But since we're not under any pressure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand, so this gets down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand, so it gets us down to 6, so we don't have to discard. So yeah, let's play our convoy while we have the chance. Alright, then Mosquito can take out the Volk's Grenadier if they attack our Grenadier guards. Alright, Woken Giant. Alright, and a 109, okay. Well, let's see. I mean, we can start blowing stuff up next turn. We got some good stuff that we can get to. We wish we were seeing some tanks from our opponent, though. Okay. Alright, here I think we're just going to go Mosquito. It's a 2-for-1 if they want to attack it down. We got the Panzer coming next turn to help out. So let's see what happens here. Alright, going after our HQ, sure. And a Stug, okay. Alright, well, we get a Blackwatch, so that's good. So I think we're just going to go, let's see, do we go Blackwatch and remove? I think what we're going to do is we're going to take out this Stug. We're going to take out this 109. Drop another Stug, just to use up our credits. So this Mosquito's already gotten us a 2-for-1. Well, it got a Eagle's Claws out of our opponent's hand, so that's good. Alright, KV, sure. Or SD, whatever. Okay. Let's see. Go with a Blackwatch in this case, just to get a guard out there for us. I'm going to take out this SD. Alright. I'm okay with that. We're a little low on life for where I like to be usually at this point, but... Alright, and an Annihilation. That's not very nice. Okay. But we do get a little bit of a respite, which is nice. So I think we're going to go with a Panzer here. Again, just to give us a little breathing room. Then we have this 88 mil on the way. Alright, Marine Regiment's big but slow. Warhawk is trouble, but not too bad. Alright, let's get rid of those Volk's Grenadier. Let's go with our flak gun. Now let's do something that we can take this front line. Put some pressure on our opponent. Alright, let's take that front line. We got 5 left. Let's go with a Jägerpanther, because it's good at replacing our Panzer in the front line. If we had one more credit there, it would have helped, because we could have got our flak gun. Well, yeah, we could have got our flak gun down. Alright, another Woken Giant for our opponent, sure. Let's see if they're going to move up. Okay. And a Nebelwerfer for their own, sure. And a gunship mission. Jeez, our opponent's got it all. I thought we were looking really good here, and we are not. Let's see. Jeez, what do we do in this spot? We don't have any blitz stuff. We don't have any removal in hand that helps. I mean, I think we gotta go Focke-Wulf. And then let's go with Matilda. Not what we wanted to see. Like, we're just not drawing the stuff we need to win. Like, where's all of our sudden strikes? We haven't even seen a carpet bombing yet in the entire game we've been playing so far. I mean, like, this is a really good deck, but when you don't draw the cards you need, whew. Alright, happily we'll do that. Happily we'll do that. Alright, flak gun for our opponent. Finally, a sudden strike. Whew. Okay, how do we do this, though? Well, I think we sudden strike the Marines. I think we drop a flak gun of our own. And I mean, well, we can't really take out the stupid 88 mil. So we got to do the Nebelwerfer, and then we can hopefully on the crackback take out this 88 mil, and hopefully we can rally here. I mean, if we see a bunch of blitz tanks, though, we are cooked. All right, Panther. And now we get our sudden strikes when we really don't need them. All right, for the king there. Let's attack this 88 mil. Let's get a couple of 109s out there. Give them more to shoot at. Whew, for the king coming through big for us there, taking out the Panther. All right, Mustang for our opponent. Let's see. All right, they take out one of our 109s. Makes sense. So, I mean, we got to take out the P-51. Let's drop that. Let's get a Jägerpanther out there. Oh, a careless talk. Oh, that stinks. All right, well, Grenadier Guards. And then we got to attack their HQ. So, coming right down to the wire here. I mean, the good part is that this 88 mil can crack back here. Hopefully we don't run into a sudden strike, or excuse me, a tactical strike. All right, Annihilation. Well, takes out our sudden strike, and they get another P-51. Jeez Louise. And we get a Matilda. Come on, guys. Like, is this game? Well, no, it's not game yet. We can take out this P-51. Can't take out the 88 yet. Let's go Matilda over here. Alright, well, we at least have the front line. We're both in top deck mode, which is no fun. Down to 2. Alright, well, we finally get rid of the 88. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Matilda in the front helps. Got to believe in the heart of the cards, though. Believe in the heart of the cards, Ace. Hey, MJ Sorvillo, what's going on? All right, and that's why we do not draft 1 infantry regiments. Right there. All right, believe in the heart of the cards. You got to believe in the heart of the cards. Whew, close one. Good game, Dava, good game. Believe, you got to believe. Whew, that was way too close. I think it kind of shows how when you draw your stuff out of order, though, it doesn't matter how good your deck is. If you don't use these sudden strikes up early, you know, they can't take out the haymakers late. So Gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Alright, up against Cass West 4 here. Whew, okay, I think I'm going to throw the Spitfire back. Well, they're playing Germany, so they're going to have tanks. I'm going to throw this Matilda back too. Alright, we get a Nebelwerfer and a Martyr. Yeah, we'll see what it does. Alright, we got like almost like a Zelda thing going here. Alright, so a Stug for them. So I think we're gonna go Sudden Strike on this Stug. Take it out before it can cause us too many problems. Alright, another Stug, so that's a good for the king target. So let's go for the king on this Stug. Alright, 7th Regiment, okay. Well, we only got 4 credits. We can get Nebelwerfer started here. So, alright, a Panzer 35T. Alright, so kind of trade off there. Alright, and a Panzer 2A. Okay. Alright, these guys are a 4-drop. That's a pain. Well, I think where we're going to go is in Spitfire here, so we can take out this 7th Regiment. Alright, Panzer 4. Okay, makes sense. Alright, let's go for the king on the Panzer. I'm going to go Stug here. Until I see something that gooses up this Panzer 2A, I'm not too worried about it. Alright, Panzer 4G and a U-375. Okay, that's a pain in the butt. Alright, so let's see. Let's go with our Spitfire again. Because even if they run this Panzer up and take out our Spitfire, we can crack back with a Nebelwerfer. And we have this Panther coming too. Alright. Okay, Mosquito helps a lot too. So let's go Nebelwerfer to take out that. Let's go Mosquito to get some more damage on that. Yeah, we take a whack, but I'm okay with that because we have 2 convoys coming up here in a little bit. Eagle's Claws is kind of a pain in the rear end, but it only got our Nebelwerfer. Alright, and we take out the 7th anyway, so that's fine. Okay, and we get a Jägerpanther, huh? Alright. Well, I think what we're going to do here is go Martyr, trade, and a Jägerpanther. Alright, so another trade. Fine with that. Ooh, El Tigre, eh? Alright, let's draw some stuff. Okay. So let's go... We finally get our tactical strike. Let's take the front line. Let's tactical strike the scout. Or the scout. Tactical strike this jerk. Sign up? Scout card? Who the heck is Scout card? And why does he want with me? Ooh, a Liberator, eh? Alright, let's go with an Eagle's Claws. Take out that Tiger. Let's go with a Flak Gun and a Panzer Grenadier. Sign up. What do you want to sign up for there, Scout card? Wait a minute, how'd that work? Oh, I'm playing under the old rules. The old anti-air guns actually stop anti-air stuff. Rules. What a dummy. Alright, let's get another convoy. That was so dumb. Why did I do that? Why didn't you guys stop me? Mm-hmm. That was so dumb. I feel really dumb right now. Ugh. Alright, let's go Grenadier Guards. Let's go Panzer Grenadier. Yes, I did see the stuff you added to the Google Doc. Oh, man. Caswell has got it all right here. Alright, well, we got to put the Liberator back in their hand. Now let's go with a Panther G. Yep, let's go with a Panther G. Got to do it. I did see everything that's in there, man, and looking good. I got to look at it a little bit more in depth. Eagle's Claws and a Tactical Strike, and our opponent's got it all. Whew. Well, we're in trouble here. Well, let's go reinforcements. Alright, a 190 isn't bad. Let's get the 190 out there. Let's attack. Alright. So let's see what else we got going on here. Alright, another Corsair, of course. Of Corsair. Man, opponent's got lots of good stuff, huh? We don't have anything with Blitz. That's what's really slowing us down here. Well, we got to take out the Corsairs, right? We got to get at least one of them. Let's go Matilda. So, have to imagine that this 190 is coming down. Yeah, we are not that lucky. We are definitely in the... Oh man, one card too late. We're definitely playing the old... let's pin this Liberator. Actually, we can just take out the Liberator, right? Almost. Now, we got to take out the... We got to take... Well, no, I think... Yeah, we got to take that stupid thing out. Alright, let's get a Jägerpanther and a Stug down. So next turn we can take out the Liberator. Yeah, we're playing old Drafterino here. Alright. Good part is we can take some stuff out, though. That'd be good. Oh, the Alliance, eh? That's great. Well, let's see. I mean, we gotta take the Liberator down. Otherwise, we're SOL. We'll go with Blackwatch at this point. Alright. Well, let's see what happens here. Got to believe in the heart of the cards. We came back from 2 last time. Admiral Hipper, eh? Got to believe. Got to believe in the heart of the cards here. Alright, Matilda it up. And just pass it up, I think. I mean, they're going to come in with this Corsair. So we almost got to try and draw something to, like an Eagle's Claws or something. Yeah, I think we have to. We have to drop this reinforcements. Carpet bombing a little late to the party, buddy, but if we survive this turn, which we should, I mean, we're down to 1. Oh, okay. Flak gun. Alright, well. I mean, it's got to be an Eagle's Claws to soften it up. That turns our other Eagle's Claws on. We're down to 9 cards in our deck, though. Alright, 5th Brigade. I mean, we could take one more hit on our HQ. Opponent has 12 cards left. Ugh. Well, I guess it didn't really matter. Well, maybe not. Well, yeah, that's it, huh? That's too bad. Oh, well, too little too late here. Yeah, I guess we had to save the Eagle's Claws. Oh well, I mean, we had to play our cards out too, though. So, all right, little frustrated with that one. I thought we could have played better there. Oh well. All right, let's try and get. I think this is like a 5-win deck, though. I don't know why we're missing those Panzer 2As on the one spot, though. So, what are you gonna do? I think one game we got a little unlucky. I think that last game, I think I might have made a misplay or two, maybe. But I think the first game we just got the first loss we just got unlucky with what we drew. All right, so up against 3DGE or Edge. But yeah, Scout, how's it going, man? How have you been liking draft? What have you been thinking lately? All right, I'm gonna go nah. Oh, 5th Brigade to start here with the looks of something, with the looks of what our opponent has here. Hey, 5 and 3 is fine. 5 and 3 is just fine. We're staring down a 4 and 3 right here. All right, here I'm going to go 109, so we have some reach. Take out this howitzer, hopefully. All right, Warhawk, sure. Okay. Alright, well, I think what we're going to do here is take out this howitzer and drop a nice little Stug out here. I mean, our 109's right under the guard, so we're happy with that. Too many yeah, well, I mean, I think that's something that hopefully we can talk about on the podcast. I mean, we addressed it a little bit last week, but hopefully we can talk about it on the podcast more. Alright, so Priest for our opponent, sure. Alright, well, I'm not really afraid of the Warhawk. Well, we could just do this, right? Yeah, I think we just do a reinforcements, heal up our 109, take out the Priest. Then we essentially used reinforcements as a removal order there. Works for me. I mean, this Warhawk, I don't know why it's not attacking our 5th Brigade. Well, here it comes, right as I say that. But, okay. I mean, we're okay with this turn of events right here. We got plenty more Stugs, so we might as well use up this Stug. Well, or we could go Nebelwerfer. Yeah, let's go Nebelwerfer instead. Take out the infantry. Oh, we could still use up the Stug. That's fine. Let's just use it up. Got its job done. Alright, gunship mission, sure. Alright, a P-40. Alright. Well, in this case, I'm going to go with a 88 mil. Do we go 88 mil here? Yeah, I think we do. Opens us up a little. Hopefully there's no death from above in our future here. But I think they just would have ripped it out of their hand if they have it. Yeah, I to be honest with you, Scout, one of the things I miss the most, and I said it briefly on the podcast last week, was I miss the anti-aircraft interplay. Like anti-aircraft guns interplay. Alright, maybe a mistake by our opponent there. Attacked with their P-40 into our ambushing 88 mil. But, we don't know. Maybe misclick. Yeah, the more interaction, the better, I think. So, unfortunate play there for Edge. I thought it was flavorful too. I thought the anti-aircraft interplay was flavorful. All right, gunship mission, sure. All right, so kind of got a 3-for-1 out of our 88 mil. All right, here I think we're just going to go simple and go 190 and a Stug. Make our opponent deal with it. Yeah, it's true. We talked about AA. Yep. So, okay. All right, so opponent had some good answers there, but I think we're going to go Panzer, put the Corsair back in their hand. Take out this half-track. Yeah, the podcast we had about AA was interesting. I mean, I guess that's... If you go the AA interactive, then removal orders get that much better, so... I don't know. I liked the bounce that was in there, but... Uh-oh. I think with Copilot's coming back. So, we'll see if he wants to be on camera. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go with a for the king. And then, I mean, do we just want to take this stupid thing out with our Stug? I don't see why not, right? Well, because we could just go Eagle's Claws. Take out the KV and save our Stug for a rainy day. Alright, well, it looks like the co-pilot has returned, so let's get him on there for his adoring public. Oh, he is on there. Oh, where'd you go? There he is. Okay, so now I think we can cash this Stug in. Tactical strike on the Corsair. Another for the king, happy with that. Alright, cash in our Stug. Let's attack that HQ. Now let's get a Jägerpanther out there. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I think that's true. Mosquito's so good. It's just so good. I mean, we have one in this deck, and it's really good. Okay, we'll lose our Jägerpanther, sure. We'll take out this bomber, happily. Alright, I think we go 190, and okay, opponents had enough. That Ural Factories did not do what they wanted it to do. Alright, so 4 wins with this deck. I think this is a 5-win deck. I'd like to get the 6, because I like hanging out with you guys, but there he is, co-pilot. Hey, what are you doing? Come over here. Brewer, come here. Come here. Brewer, come over here. Your adoring public wants to see you. Your fans want to see your face. There he is. Co-pilot to the stars. Brewer the Beagle. Hanging out with dudes. Oh yeah, I'm super jacked. There he is. Say hi. Here, look into the thing and say hi to everybody. or just go lay back down. There you go. Alright, so now we're just stuck in the queue here. Alright, sir. Let's try another one. Oh, you're going to let us cancel out? Okay, they did. Alright. Try another one here. Alright. Anybody else been having long queue time waits? Anybody else out there? Alright, up against P-Mall. Fighting for our life here, so we gotta keep the gravy train rolling. Do we want this Black Watch? Yeah, I think we do. Alright, depending on how aggressive our opponent is here. Alright, Greyhound, that's plenty good to take out. I would like our opponent to kind of dump some stuff on it though, but at the same time I think we got to play out our curve, so use this opportunity to use our sudden strike. Alright, great. We'll play our 109, sure. So see what else our opponent's up to here. These early turns are kind of dangerous for what our game plan is. Alright. Well, I think we just get an attack in on the HQ. And let's drop a Panzer Grenadier? Question mark? Oh, I thought we might have run into some kind of removal, careless talk or something there, but maybe not. Okay. We'll happily take the front line. And this Black Watch is getting better and better the more cards in our opponent's hand. Alright, P-38. P-38's a 4-drop. Okay. Well, I think I am happy just getting some more damage in on the HQ. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We got our opponent down to 11 already. We haven't had to commit too much to the battlefield yet. We have, if this P-38 attacks either of our 109 survives it, but then even if they attack this Panzer Grenadier, it turns on our Eagle's Claws. Black Watch can come down sooner rather than later to hopefully gum up the works for our opponent. Alright, let's see if we see any artillery or anything from our opponent here. Alright, I don't see any. What are you working on there, opponent? Alright, and a Warhawk, sure. Okay, well, I'm tempted to just go Eagle's Claws and attack this Warhawk. Or we can go Black Watch. Or we can just take out the Warhawk with a sudden strike and then attack the P-38 and do it that way. I think that's what I'm going to do. Sudden strike on the Warhawk. Keep pressure on, Razor? Yeah, okay. I'm down with that. I'm down for that. Keep the pressure on. Let's get a Stug out there as well. Opponent's just got so many cards, though. There's so many things that could go wrong for us here. But yeah, I think we are the aggressive deck. Alright, they play a Patton. So maybe a B-17? I mean, it can't operate. Alright, a Thunderbolt. Sure. Neither of his things can operate, though. Okay. Well, I think we're going to go Eagle's Claws here to get rid of that P-38 and do some damage. Was he on 5? I don't know. My numbers are all messed. I'm not so good at the numbers anymore. Alright, and I think what we're going to do is just keep the attacks going at the HQ. I mean, we got our opponent in a real tough spot now. I don't know. Sometimes I just say things. And they're the wrong things to say, but I say them. Alright, T-34. Alright, well that's all our opponent can do. So... Alright, well we're just going to attack their HQ. Alright, our little 109 doing its stuff. Alright, so 5 wins. That was kind of the minimum I thought this deck could do. So now we're on to the games, going for 6. I'd like to get at least 6 with this. I'd love to get 6. I think this was a minimum 5-win deck. And now, hopefully, we can get to 6. And our 2 losses, one we got unlucky. I think our deck kind of let us down. And the other one, if I go back and watch the tape, there might have been some misplays in there. But, just while we have a chance, just another opportunity to say thank you to all of our patrons, all of our Twitch subscribers, everybody who helps make the hosting possible. It's very super appreciated. And then also thank you to all of our followers here on the stream. Really, really appreciate it. You guys rock. You make it worth streaming. I really appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out once a week. Maybe someday we can do more than once a week. But, summertime, once a week. Mrs. Podcast is kind of, oh boy. So we're up against Cass West again, who pretty much has thumped us last time. Alright, I think we'll throw this carpet bombing back. I think we're going to throw one of these 4 drops back. Actually, I think we're going to throw both of them back. Alright, get some lower curve stuff here. We're also on the draw, which I think is important against this deck since we played it before. Scout, I have not seen the Oops All Orders deck. I do have to check that out. Alright, let's get a Panzer Grenadier out there. Alright, so a little bit of trade action there for us, sure. Alright, I'm going to go Stug here, because a Stug can survive an attack. No, I haven't seen the All Orders deck. If it's a Commonwealth deck, no, I haven't seen it yet. Alright, reinforcements, okay. I'm kind of tired of all the card advantage our opponent's getting off of us, though, but I think we have to save this tactical strike till later on. I'm going to go with Blackwatch, though. Hopefully gum up the works for our opponent. No, I haven't seen that one yet. I'd love to shoot me a list, though. We'll take a look at it. Maybe we can play it on stream. Or, not stream, what you call it, like a what I'm playing or something like that. Okay, let's go Stug again. Let's go Panzer Grenadier. This stupid 22nd Infantry has got our opponent so much card advantage. Alright, Eagle's Claws. Alright, for the king. Okay. Well, let's use our Panzer to finally get rid of that stupid infantry. Oh, so like a German-British, like, burn deck almost? Oh, lost our co-pilot again. Alright. I think we're going to move the Stug up to the front line. Drop a... We might as well use this reinforcements now, get value off of it. And let's attack the HQ. Alright, so let's see what our opponent's got cooking here. Alright. Ah, Mosquito is just what the doctor ordered. Alright, and then let's take out this Panzer. Might want to save that for the Panther that we know is coming in our future. Or the stupid, the Tiger. Alright, Panther of our own. Okay, let's go Jägerpanther and a Panther G. Get some giant threats out there against our opponent. Opponent's got all the cards, though. Alright, Admiral Hipper is fine. And a Panther. Okay. Alright, well, let's put the Panzer back in their hand. Let's take the front line. Alright, U-375 gets our reinforcements. That kind of stinks. We do have some big damage coming in against our opponent, though. Oh, he's back. Back for more. Okay. Okay, let's get into that HQ again. Then let's take out this Jägerpanther. I think it's time to just get nasty. Okay, we get our carpet bombing, and it's live, so that's helpful. Alright, so we're going to lose one of our big tanks. Oh, and a flying fortress, of course. Ooh, where's our Eagle's Claws now? Alright, well, I think what we're going to do here is go carpet bombing. We're kind of in a race at this point against our opponent, and we're going to drop this 109 because it can take out the B-17. Alright, tactical strike is not very helpful though. And now here comes the Tiger, of course, and there's of course our small removal. So now we're kind of stuck. I'm frustrated, so I'm just going to dump everything because I think we're smoked. We don't have anything in our deck that can really bail us out here. Like, we kind of used up everything that could have gotten us out of this mess. Alright, for the king. Our opponent got so much card advantage off that 22. Alright, take out the B-17. Okay. Whew. Our opponent got so much card advantage, though. We're so far behind. If we peel a convoy, though, you never know. Alright, opponent throws away a Panzer for some reason. Okay, 2 for 1, 3 for 1. Okay, we'll take a 3 for 1 there. Corsair. Alright, we get a convoy. We're not dead yet. Another convoy. Not dead yet. Alright, let's go Martyr. Okay, opponent takes the front line. Probably a good move there. Alright, let's go with... Man, these sudden strikes are just like dead. Alright, we gotta go Matilda. Alright, let's Eagle Claws it up a couple of times. Alright. Hey, Cybernetic, what's up, buddy? Alright, well, we're holding on by the skin of our teeth at this point. Okay, Stug, sure. And another Stug. Oh boy. Now we need that carpet bombing again. Woohoo! Big draw for us there. Grenadier Guards will happily play that. Alright, and then I think we'll take out this Corsair. And let's drop this other, the bigger Stug. Yeah, it's been a while, man. Well, we've been talking on Discord a little bit. Eagle's Claws, of course, for our opponent. They always seem to have it with this deck. Alright. Our opponent kind of gave away their card advantage a little bit here, though. So, I mean, we did have to fight back hard with 2 straight convoys. Down to 11 cards. Opponent down to 9 cards, though. Ugh, an expensive Sky Barons. Corsair, okay. Nebelwerfer. Well, he's not going to survive for very long. Might as well get a point in on the Corsair. Oops. Our webcam went down. That's no fun. All right, and then of course they have the Liberator at this point, so not looking good for our hero in this one. That's too bad. I thought this was a 6-win deck. We'd lost two of our games to this Cass West person, and I mean they have a deck that's really good against us that kind of shuts our sudden strikes down. So good for them. Good on them. I mean, they won it. They won it the two times. That time they won it, and then the time before we lost to them, I might have made a misplay, and then we also had the game where we just got unlucky. So I thought this might have been a 6-win deck. It ended up being a 5-win deck. I thought it was a little bit better than that, but what are you gonna do? All right, unfortunately for me, everybody, we have to change up our music because that's going to do it for tonight's stream. Mrs. Podcast has been pretty patient, and she has dinner done. I can smell it. So, let's get our end music. I know, Cyber, you're just a little late. Just a little bit late, but maybe next time. And also, we'll talk to you on the podcast coming up. So, this does give me an opportunity to announce that myself, Scout, and Cybernetic are all working on a big podcast for you guys. And it's going to be kind of an event podcast. It's going to be a 3-man podcast. It's going to be coming up soon. The release date of that, unknown at this point. We got to work it out. Recording time and all that other stuff. But that is in the works. So there will be kind of a tribunal podcast about the state of cards coming up soon. So keep an ear and an eye out for that. And then again, thanks to all of our patrons, patreon.com/cardspodcast if you want to support what we do here on the channel and help host everything. Let's take a look at our rewards. So 9 gold, 1 pack, and 13 resources. 13 resources kind of, well, whatever. I mean, it's probably about what we could have gotten if we gotten a pack or a card or something anyway. So, all right, and we only end up down 9 gold. That's not bad. Or no, less than that. Down 4 gold. So whatever. I'll trade 4 gold to hang out with you guys. So let's open our pack. But thanks again to all of our support people, all of our helpers, all of our nice people, and keep an ear and an eye out for that upcoming podcast extravaganza about the state of cards. So, see if we nail an elite here. But yeah, you're right, Razor. Yeah, this is 8 more resources in a standard pack. So we end up with like 21 resources. So yeah, that's probably worth like 4 gold ish. So, that's what we got. That's what we got for this week, guys. That was a 5-3 deck. I thought it might have been a little bit better than 5-3, maybe a 6-win deck. And I think you got to get a little lucky to get a 7-win deck. And we didn't get lucky. We went up against CA West twice, and their deck was kind of perfectly built to beat us, and we lost them twice. Then we just got one bad draw, and that happens. What are you going to do? So that's going to do it for this week's stream, everybody. Keep an eye out for the podcast extravaganza coming up. Super appreciated for everybody. At least you guys got to see the co-pilot this week. Brewer, come over here. Brewer, come here. Come here. You have to say bye to everybody. I don't want to. All right. Bye, everybody. See you next week.